Hello friends, welcome to the next act in the series of historical background. The name of the act is Charter Act of 1853. Let's see what this act wants to say. Now first thing, Charter Act of 1853, it was last of the series of Charter Act between 1793 and 1853. So it was last of the Charter Act in this particular series. Now what was the significance of this act? It was for the first time that it separated the legislative and executive functions of the Governor General's Council. It means it said that legislative functions are different, they are there to make laws, rules and regulations, whereas executive functions are separate, which are there for implementing all these various laws, rules and regulations. So it is the very important significant development from the principle of natural justice point of view, as well as from the point of view of separation of power, that the Charter Act of 1853 it for the first time separated the legislative and executive functions of the Governor General's Council. Now what this act did? This act added 6 new members to the Governor General's Council, which were called as legislative councillors. Their main function was to advise governor in law making, in rule making and in regulation making. So here remember the number, 6 new members were added to Governor General's Council, and these 6 members were specifically called as legislative councillors. Their main function was to make laws. So first thing, it was last of in the series of Charter Act. Second, it separated for the first time legislative and executive functions. Third, 6 new members were added to Governor General's Council. They were called as legislative councillors. It's established a separate Governor General's Legislative Council, one of the very important development. It means from now onwards, Governor General of India shall have 2 important councils. One shall be Executive Council, second shall be Legislative Council. Now, the Legislative Council, which had 6 members, were known as Indian Central Legislative Council, or it was Central Legislative Council, or it was Indian Legislative Council. This was the name. This Indian Central Legislative Council, it acted as a mini parliament, very important development. And the most important feature of this act was it treated law making as a separate function for the first time. I repeat once again, the most important constitutional significance of this act was this Charter Act of 1853. It treated this legislation or law making as the special function for the first time, the most important development. Another important development was this particular act introduced open competition system, which was an attempt was made in the Charter Act of 1853 to have an open competition for civil services, which was rejected by Court of Directors. But in this particular act of Charter Act of 1853, it introduced open competition system for appointment, recruitment, examination and selection of civil services. And most important thing, this particular Charter Act of 1853, it made covenanted civil services open for Indians also. I repeat once again, the Charter Act of 1853, it made covenanted civil services open for Indians also. Now what are covenanted civil services and non-covenanted civil services? So remember, covenanted civil services were upper level civil services. These civil services were created by law of the parliament. I repeat once again, civil services in Britain were classified as covenanted civil service and uncovenanted civil service. Covenanted civil services were upper civil services which were created by law of the parliament, whereas uncovenanted civil services were lower class civil services which were created otherwise without any law of the parliament. And to have sustainability of this open competition system for civil services, the most important committee on civil services was established under this act. It was Macaulay Committee. It was appointed in the year 1854. Remember this thing, Macaulay Committee was appointed in the year 1854. The name of the committee was, it was the Committee on Indian Civil Service, that is ICS. Remember this name, Macaulay Committee. When you join civil services, you will come to know, you will read about many things about Macaulay Committee. Macaulay Committee is the most important significant committee in the area of Indian civil service, which was appointed in the year 1854 under the Charter Act of 1853. Now what this act did? The most importantly, this act extended the company's rule and allowed this company to retain the possessions of Indian territories on behalf of British Crown. That is, it said that all British possessions shall be ruled and held by East India Company on behalf of British Crown. But the most important thing, specific time period was not mentioned about how long the company can hold the possessions of British territories in its hand. It indicates that the company's rule could be terminated at any point of time whenever the government feels to terminate the rule of company. And the most important thing, for the first time it introduced local representation in Indian Central Legislative Council. You must be remembering, Indian Central Legislative Council is the Viceroy's Legislative Council having 6 councillors, and in these 6 councillors, for the first time local representation from India has been added. One of the very important development to have local representation in law making for the British possessions of territories of the India. So for the first time local representation was added into the Indian Central Legislative Council. Now, what was the representation? 4 out of 6 members of new Legislative Council members of the Governor General's Council were appointed by local provincial governments of, first one it is Madras, second Bombay, third it is Bengal, and fourth is Agra. You might be very clear about Madras, Bombay, Bengal, but you might have confusion about Agra. So remember, 4 out of 6 new legislative members of the Governor General's Legislative Council were appointed by local provincial governments of Madras, Bombay, Bengal and Agra. So keep watching the videos and keep sharing. Your suggestions are always welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day.